Back again. So this last video is going to be talking about this section right here, the checkout. Okay, this should only be 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I will have a timer that goes off, so I will let you know when checkout is starting. Okay, two things need to be done for checkout. Number one, you're going to go into your Google Slide. Notice you're in there quite a bit, so we're going to bookmark this so that you have quick access to your slide every day. It is not in Canvas. We're going to bookmark it. Okay, so you are going to go into your Google Slides. So remember, I'm already in an example one. You will be going to your slide for today. So let's say today is Thursday, September 29th. You will come in here. Notice I do say, remember, check-in is from the previous slide. So that's just to remind you during check-in, you're always going to the slide underneath today's slide. But for checkout, you're going to be in this section right here. Okay. What you can do is you can take one of these arrows. Let me know that you worked on IXL. You're going to let me know what your ending SMART score is. Let's just say it was 78. You'll just type that in there. The next part down here, I'm asking you, do you need help? You can say yes, or let's say you don't think you need help. You're doing fine. Okay. The third section, anything else you want to tell me. Now notice, I do say something down here about did you earn a certificate or badge? In MobyMax, there are badges and certificates that you earn during check-in. Okay, when you're doing your fact fluency. If you do earn one, you can type in here, earned a badge. Oops, can't spell today. Or maybe you can say earned a certificate. If you do, extra treks will be added to your folder for that accomplishment. Maybe you want to brag and say, I finished 5 assignments today. Okay, let me know. Maybe you want to tell me something personal. I am excited to go see my grandma tonight. Okay. There's lots of different things that people like to tell me. Okay. So this is the area where you can do that. At the very least, though, I do want you to give me your ending SMART score and let me know if you need help. That is the first part of checkout. It should not take long. Okay. The last part of checkout is your habits of work. So if you recall, you are graded in most of your other classes on habits of work. This will not show up on your report card, but on your folder, I do want you to show me, okay, this section right here, okay? Remember your check-in was filling in this section, so for the most part, this section should already be filled in at this point with the date, what your symbol was, your daily fact, and your fact mastery. That's all done during check-in. This right here should be, okay, let me get a marker here. Hold on. How do I get that? Here we go. This section, you can just let me know what skill you're working on. So I would say, I'm working on skill number 1, okay, right? That's from your work plan. At the end of the hour, you're going to say, did I come to class on time? A 1 indicates that you did. 0 would indicate that you were tardy. Okay, so let's hope that, let's see, how can I erase this? I'm losing how, So your goal is to get a 1. Did you complete your check-in? So if all of this section is filled in, you can give yourself a 1. If you didn't do it, you would give yourself a 0. Okay, did you stay on task? You give yourself a 1 or a 0. Did you do your checkout? 1 or a 0, right? Your checkout includes this yellow section. So if it's not filled in, it's going to be a 0. And it's very important to me that you are respectful. Okay. Being respectful creates an environment that everyone can be successful. Being respectful to others in the classroom, being respectful to your teacher, and being respectful to the classroom that we are in, because that classroom is not mine. It is ours for this class period, but keep in mind we are for 6th grade, we're in Mrs. Watts's room. So all that stuff in there is hers. So I want to make sure we're respectful of her things. For 8th grade, we are in Ms. Jev's room. Again, want to be respectful of her things. And then in 7th grade, we're in Miss Paddock's room. So want to be respectful of the things in her room. So very, very big for me about being respectful. Your goal is to earn 5 points. If you do earn 5 points, I do a drawing at the end of the hour, and the winner can get either Trex or a treat. And I will fill in this section. Okay. I will be giving you many, many Trex throughout the hour. I do not hand out physical Trex. I will total them up at the end of the hour, and then I will total all of your Trex that you've earned over the time period, and I will enter that total into Canvas when it's time for the store to open. You will get way more Trex this way than if I were to hand you the physical Trex, and you don't lose them. So that is your check out procedure every day. 1, leave me feedback, just like I spoke about, and make sure you're filling out your folder. So this sheet will be attached to your folder.